Welcome to Airguns and Coffee Talks with Airguns Raider. Welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome to another video. This is a video today on two value proposition revolvers. These two guns are very unique air guns, and they are very good value. So, guys, as always, grab a cup of coffee, your favorite beverage, whatever you drink, and let's get into this video. So first up, guys, is the Crosman Vigilante CO2 Revolver. I put a nice little cheap optic on it. It really doesn't need one. It is a really good shooter. This pistol is very reasonable in price. At least it was when I purchased it. I caught this one on sale for about $35. Yeah, so it's a .177 caliber, 4.5 millimeter pellet and BB pistol. It is a rifle barrel. It has a blade sight in the front. The rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation. It has Picatinny and Weaver rails, one underneath, and they have one here where you can place optics up at the top. It is CO2 based and a repeater. It has double and single action. It has a capacity of a maximum shots per fill is about 70 on this one. Yeah, so, and it weighs about 2 pounds. So this one is unique because it's one of the higher FPS pistols that you can buy. Matter of fact, it's just under the BB one that I reviewed, which is the Daisy Power Powerline 415. So this one here is pretty much online with that, except for it's pellet and it's a BB. So this is how you open it up here. Comes with the cylinders for the pellets or the BBs. I'm not sure how many. It's been a while since I purchased this one, but because I purchased extra ones. You can shoot just about any kind out of this one without much problem. Just as long as they're not so long when they fit in. This is the BB cylinder. I don't use this one. I just load it up. Sometimes, I shoot it every once in a while for testing, but I don't do this one, guys, because this has a rifle barrel. I don't know if you can see down that barrel, but it's rifled. I can see it just a little bit. Yeah, right there. So it's a rifle barrel. They say you can shoot these things out, but you don't want to shoot metal BBs out of these because you don't want to damage the rifling. There's a lot of videos on this one. So, but these are the ones I have in my collection. So, sometimes we want to talk about the collection a little bit and how you collect. So for me, collecting, I collect specifically based on what I think I would like. And I do a little research. I go watch the videos and I check out, I try to check out these guns before I purchase them to make sure they're what I want. and they're specific to what I'm utilizing them for. This one here, I like to target shoot with. I like to plink with these. I also like to do like fast draw with this particular one. Yeah, let's see if you can see. Yeah, there's a red dot on it. And I have holsters for all of these, the guns that I have, because I make the holsters out of the shoes and stuff, and other creative ways. We'll get to that sometimes. But yeah, Crosman Vigilante, it has the cylinder type magazines. Very sturdy, very reliable. I don't have any problems with this gun. Gun is like this. Cocks like that. It has a decocking mechanism on it. This is the fire in the safe. So it's like I said, it's a double single action. This one also, I don't know, used to come out and it had like a 357 version, and it was pretty much the same gun. The difference was the railing, and it looked like it had, this looks more tactical. It looked more plain than this one, but they've been producing this gun, I'm told, for many years now. And this was an iteration of what they decided to produce. I think the second version of it. So let's open it up. So this is where you house the CO2. Both sides of these come off. Put CO2 up in here like this. So we'll wind it down and put a little pale gun oil on it. I'm not going to shoot this one today, but it fits up in here like that. Just make sure this is all the way down when you do it. And so it fits in there like that. You take this and you puncture it. So that's how that one works. And yeah, so like I say, you can put some type of laser on it if you want to. Some people feel that the power on it is good enough for light pesting. I don't know if that's true, but I know I've heard people talking about it and also using it for that purpose. Yeah. But if you get this one, you really will enjoy it, because they're made, and I think that they'll keep making these. You can easily get them, but you will not regret purchasing this one. I know that for certain, because I'm happy with mine, and this is probably one of my most used air guns that I have. Just to enjoy it. It feels good in your hand. Very heavy weighted. Yeah, so, and it's good, it's well balanced as well. So let's see, this part here is metal. This part here is plastic. And they have another one out as well, guys. It's like it has three different barrel attachments. This can be a shorter barrel, a medium barrel, and a long barrel. And I don't know if they call it the Vigilante, but that's the one that they have out. And so you know what? If you like to change your barrels, I would probably purchase that one. I don't have that one in my collection. It might be one that's on my list. You know, the trigger is metal. The hammer is metal. And it's just a good value for the buck. And like I said, I don't think it costs much. I'm not sure what it costs now, but I got it. And sometimes if you get it, you can go to Christmas time and you can get them on sale. So, you know, you can try that and see what happens. So that's the Vigilante. So next up, guys, this is the Umarex 50 caliber T4E HDR 50. This is they call it training for engagement. These are what they call they are producing these as home defense weapons. Whether people use them or not, I know that in other countries you're not allowed to own certain powerful pistols and guns, and so a lot of people will buy a paintball marker or what they call these home defense type weapons. They have them. They come in all types of price ranges. This one is very reasonable. This version here is a 7.5 Duel version. They come in 11.5 versions, and they may be out on the market now. I'm not certain. I bought this when it first came out. Airgunners were using these. Paintballers were using these, and they're paintball markers. And so they would shoot, but the problem with it is it's hot, as they say. It shoots so hard that you don't really want to get hit by anything that it projects. And they were like complaining about it and wanting it to come down, and they were finding ways to reduce it. Some people also have kits for this to bring it up, because in America they weren't selling this with the 11.5. That's what I wanted, 11.5 Duel at the time. But I since kind of got off of that once I bought this one. I like the construction on it. Feels really nice. They've come out with different types of versions of this now. They have more of a modern version. It's like an Umarex T4E P2P HDP 50 caliber. It has an orange and it's black, but they also have a black version. But it's more of a modern look. It's not the revolver type pistol. So I purchased this one with the idea that I could use it, and the reason why I'm reviewing it with this one is because it comes with cylinders, and it holds what I have. These are rubber balls that you can shoot paintballs out of them as well, and they also have other breaker balls and things that you can use, I guess, for self-defense if you wanted to do it. People make their own. Some people choose to do different types of modifications to these things. So yeah, it comes with, like, I think 4 or 5 extra cylinders, or 5 cylinders total. I'm not sure because I don't have the other one. May have lost it. But I'm thinking that it just came with 5. It loads like this. Put it in there like that. I think that's the correct way. Yeah. Load it like that, and then click it in. It's ready. Okay, the one of the reasons why they say it's good for self-defense is because you load the CO2 in here, guys, and I believe it goes this way, not that way. The bottom mechanism, that what it does is it allows it to be ready for any time that you want to use it. So you don't have to worry about this bleeding out or anything. You just house it in there. It has one in the chamber now, so I don't want to puncture. But what you do is you take this here and you hit it with your hand, or you hit it on the table or any type of surface, and that will puncture the CO2, and then it will be ready to shoot. So yeah, so this one I put a light on it for a little night shooting functionality. It has a red dot in this one. You can use this one as a red dot or one single light or both. And that was pretty reasonable. I like I said, I buy these toys and things. When I buy them, I don't buy expensive anything to go on them. You know, it's usually reasonable. Anything that's under $30 or $30, $40 at tops. And it has a rail here. You can put an optic on it. I haven't put one on it. As you can see, this is one of the ones where the sights are not dotted. I'm not certain if they were dotted on the, yeah, see, they're not even dotted on the Crosman Vigilante. But I put sights on mine, so I don't worry about that as much. I always put a sight on mine. Yeah. So the build is very good build quality. All of this is what they call polymer. I call it plastic or polymer, but it's polymer. This one here is full polymer. Yeah, and the trigger is metal. It has a trigger safety. So yeah. So like I said, they use these for home defense. Whether or not you would use them for that, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I'm not certain as to. It would seem to be a better option, if possible, so that you wouldn't bring too much harm to somebody. But one thing I know is watching the videos, it certainly seems to hurt when people get shot by it. You'll find people testing it out. So I don't think you want to get hit by it. I've never decided that I would want to do anything like that with mine. But I use it, and I use it for target shooting, like everything else that I have. And that's about it. So guys, I don't know, when I collect, I get asked questions about, what do you collect and what should you collect? And so you collect what you want. For me, I have price ranges for things, but I'm particular in the things that I buy. I don't just purchase anything. So what I'll do is I'll scope it out, so to speak, no pun intended. I look at the value of what it is. I think about, well, what can I use that for? What am I going to use it for? And how does it work for me? And virtually the way it works for me is I target shoot and I power shoot a lot of these things. And so that determines, the gun. And then also the weight of the gun determines a lot for me. Like I said, I like guns that are heavier and that feel nice in my hand. And so I'll purchase something more like that. So I'm very satisfied with both of these purchases. Not mad at all with what they are and how they shoot. Period. So that's it on these. So guys, if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments, and I'll get back to you on them. If you haven't subscribed already, please ask that you subscribe. You can like the video if you like and share it, and also tell a friend. Come on and have some coffee with me. I'm gonna take a sip of mine and enjoy the rest of my day. I toast to you. I hope you will go enjoy your day. So guys, with that one, as always, I'm out.